Classic Hollywood looked glamorous on screen, but behind the scenes. Some actresses had hygiene habits so shocking that co-stars refused to stand near them. From overpowering perfumes to actual body odor issues, the truth is far from glamorous. Today, we're revealing 10 actresses who were rumored to smell downright disgusting, and the real reasons why. Greta Garbo. Greta Garbo may have been the silent-era goddess of beauty, but behind the camera, her hygiene habits shocked many who worked with her. Garbo believed in natural living, which meant she avoided bathing for long periods, claiming soap ruined the skin's natural oils. But this lifestyle created an odor that co-stars and makeup artists couldn't ignore. Many reported she carried a strong, earthy smell, so intense that actors often leaned back during close-up scenes. Her assistants mentioned that she preferred staying wrapped in old sweaters that were rarely washed, adding to her musky presence. Even directors complained that her body odor filled small sets during indoor shoots. Despite this, her mysterious aura and legendary beauty overshadowed the issue publicly. But insiders knew the truth. Greta Garbo's on-screen elegance came with a behind-the-scenes smell that no Hollywood perfume could fully hide. Joan Crawford. Joan Crawford may have projected glamour, discipline, and perfection on screen, but people who worked closely with her often had a very different experience, especially when it came to her smell. Crawford was known for intense sweating, especially under the hot studio lights. Costumers said her dresses were often drenched after long shooting days, leaving behind a sour, sharp odor that even her expensive perfumes couldn't fully mask. Some makeup artists revealed that Crawford would demand constant touch-ups because her perspiration kept melting her makeup. Her co-stars complained that during emotional or physically demanding scenes, standing near her became uncomfortable because of the strong sweat scent mixed with cosmetic products. Despite her obsession with cleaning her home and maintaining a perfect public image, her own body odor became a whispered topic on sets. Behind the glamour and iconic eyebrows, Joan Crawford's overpowering sweat problem was Hollywood's open secret. Clara Bow. Clara Bow, the original "it girl" of Hollywood, had a magnetic charm that made her a cultural icon. But behind the scenes, her hygiene was a constant topic of discussion in studio circles. Coming from a rough childhood with almost no guidance on grooming, Bow entered Hollywood with habits that shocked many. She reportedly disliked bathing regularly and often wore the same clothes multiple times without washing them. Assistants who dressed her claimed her costumes sometimes carried a strong, unpleasant smell, especially during long shooting days. Co-stars also mentioned her breath was often bad because she rarely brushed her teeth consistently. Despite her glowing smile and energetic personality, close-up scenes could become uncomfortable due to the odor. Yet audiences adored her, completely unaware of these behind-the-scenes issues. Clara Bow's raw talent and unmatched on-screen charisma kept her a superstar, but off-screen, her hygiene struggles became Hollywood legend. Ava Gardner. Ava Gardner was one of the most stunning women of classic Hollywood, but her beauty came with a wild lifestyle that often affected her hygiene. Known for partying all night, Ava frequently arrived on set still smelling like cigarettes, alcohol, and leftover makeup from the night before. Crew members said her clothes sometimes carried a stale nightclub scent, a mix of sweat, smoke, and perfume that had faded hours ago. Some co-stars reported that she skipped morning showers if she woke up late, choosing instead to cover everything with a quick splash of perfume. But under hot studio lights, the scent quickly turned unpleasant. Makeup artists noted that she often had to be cleaned before filming because her skin held onto the odors from her late-night adventures. Despite this, Ava's confidence, wit, and striking screen presence made her unforgettable, smell and all. Bette Davis. Bette Davis was a powerhouse performer, famous for her fierce acting and unforgettable eyes. But anyone who worked near her knew she carried a strong, unavoidable smell, and it wasn't perfume. Davis was an extremely heavy chain smoker, often going through multiple packs of cigarettes a day. The smoke clung to her hair, clothes, and even her skin, creating a lingering odor that filled entire rooms. Co-stars joked you could smell Bette before you saw her, especially during rehearsals or long shooting days. Her costumes often had to be aired out because they absorbed the dense scent of tobacco. Makeup artists complained that her breath also carried a smoky sharpness, making close-up work difficult. Despite the overpowering smell, Bette Davis remained one of Hollywood's most respected actresses. Her talent eclipsed everything, including the cloud of cigarette smoke that followed her everywhere. Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe was the ultimate beauty icon, but even she had personal struggles that affected her hygiene. While the world saw glamour, co-workers often experienced something very different. Marilyn suffered from chronic digestive issues that caused bloating, discomfort, and sometimes an unpleasant body odor she couldn't fully control. She also had a habit of avoiding deodorant because she believed it damaged her delicate skin. Under the intense heat of studio lights, this became a noticeable problem. Costume designers said her dresses sometimes absorbed strong smells during long filming days, requiring extra cleaning. Marilyn also loved heavy, sweet perfumes, which she used to cover everything, but mixed with sweat, the scent sometimes turned sour. Her lateness and exhaustion from insomnia meant she occasionally arrived on set unshowered after sleepless nights. Still, her innocence, vulnerability, and on-screen magic made her a beloved legend whose flaws only made her more human. Tallulah Bankhead. Tallulah Bankhead was one of Hollywood's most outrageous personalities, and her hygiene, or lack of it, became legendary. She openly admitted she hated bathing and once joked that she only took showers when absolutely necessary. Crew members reported that she often arrived on set smelling like a strong mix of sweat, cigarettes, and gin, her three constant companions. She was also known for never wearing underwear, which didn't help the hygiene situation, especially during long shooting days under hot lights. Her heavy smoking, up to 150 cigarettes a day, left a harsh scent on her breath and clothing. Co-stars recalled that doing close scenes with her could be overwhelming because of the thick cloud of smoke and body odor surrounding her. Yet, Tallulah's wild humor, bold personality, and fearless acting made her unforgettable. She lived loudly, cared little about rules, and her smell became just another part of her chaotic charm. Jean Harlow. Jean Harlow, the platinum blonde starlet of the 1930s, was admired for her charm and sex appeal, but working with her came with some olfactory challenges. Maintaining her iconic blonde hair required harsh chemicals, including ammonia and bleach, which created a strong, lingering smell in dressing rooms and on set. Makeup artists and costume designers often complained that the chemical scent clung to her skin and hair, making it hard to work in close quarters. On top of this, Harlow reportedly didn't bathe as often as expected, relying on perfume to mask any natural body odor. The combination of hair chemicals, sweat from long filming hours, and aging makeup created a noticeable, sometimes overpowering scent. Despite these behind-the-scenes issues, Jean Harlow's magnetic screen presence and charisma overshadowed any discomfort. Audiences never noticed, but those who worked with her knew the truth: behind the glamour was a star whose scent was as bold as her persona. Judy Garland. Judy Garland, the beloved star of The Wizard of Oz, had a legendary talent, but her hygiene struggles on set were well known among studio staff. Years of grueling studio schedules, strict diets, and medication to manage exhaustion led to excessive sweating, especially during long shooting days. Costumers often had to wash and rewash her outfits multiple times to keep them presentable and to manage the odors that clung to her clothes. Makeup artists noted that her body odor sometimes became strong under the hot studio lights, making close-up scenes challenging. Additionally, her stress and anxiety contributed to physical manifestations, including the noticeable scent. Despite these issues, Judy's radiant smile, emotive voice, and on-screen presence captivated audiences worldwide. The behind-the-scenes challenges of her hygiene never reached the public eye, allowing her to remain a symbol of grace and charm, even when those working closely with her knew the truth about the struggles she faced off-camera. Mae West. Mae West, the queen of risque humor and sexual confidence in classic Hollywood, was famous not just for her wit but also for her strong presence, which extended to her scent. She often wore heavy perfumes to mask her natural odor, but co-workers reported that even layered fragrances couldn't completely hide it. Mae's body odor was said to be potent, filling dressing rooms and sets, especially during long shooting days or after energetic performances. Assistants revealed that sometimes the perfume itself mixed with sweat and smoke, creating a pungent and unmistakable aroma. Despite this, Mae embraced her unique personality and unapologetically flaunted her allure, making her odor just another quirky part of her larger-than-life persona. Actors and crew members learned to accept it as part of working with her. In the end, Mae West's charm, comedic timing, and confidence made her unforgettable, proving that charisma often overshadowed even the most unpleasant behind-the-scenes realities.